Hello Internet, it's been a while. So today is the 27th of May, it's a Monday, and today is first day back on blast. This morning I took a shot of Test E and Nandrolone at 300 milligrams per mil. So I took a total of 300 milligrams each, 1 mil each, and like I said previously in the previous videos, this is going to be a once a week dose, simply because I don't feel like jabbing myself all that often, to be honest with you. I don't have a problem with needles, like I've said before. I just sometimes I just don't feel like jabbing myself either twice a week or microdosing 5 days a week, even though that works just fine. This time around I am just going to be jabbing once a week, every Monday for the next 8 weeks. I might extend it to 12, 10 to 12. I'll see how I'm feeling and how my body reacts. Obviously the side effects, the spots around my chin as usual, the usual shit. Obviously last blast 8 weeks ago, well, when it ended 8 weeks ago, more like 16 weeks ago when I started, was at 150 milligrams a week. Now it's double that, 300. Obviously last year when I did my first blast, last year March was it or something, I forget off the top of my head, I was on 600 test and 600 deca, and I felt fucking great. Even though I was a bit bloated, I had water retention. Obviously I had a few spots around the old chin area. I felt fucking great, and the pumps were incredible. I think that's probably a sweet spot, maybe 300 to 600 sweet spot. I haven't done 300 yet. This is the first time, so I'm gonna see what it's like. I can always bump it up. The first 4 weeks are gonna be 300 mil each, so 1 mil each every Monday, total of 2 mil of oil. And then after the first 4 weeks, I'm going to assess how I feel, my progress with the lifts, and potential side effects. And then I'm going to decide whether or not to bring it up. Maybe I'll bring it up to 450, so 1.5 mil each, total of 3 mil a week. But again, I'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm doing on that front. Also the D-bol, I'm still debating whether or not to use D-bol sublingually under the tongue as a pre-workout, 10 milligrams on workout days. Obviously no dose on days off, and see how that plays on my gyno. If I have to start throwing in some Arimidex to battle the gyno, I'll see if I'm going to debate whether or not it's worth it. Obviously the orals are pretty hepatotoxic on the old liver. I may incorporate D-bol for the first 4 to 6 weeks, or maybe for the last 4 to 6 weeks. I'll see. I didn't take it this morning, quite simply because I forgot, not because I didn't want to take it. One of the guys at the gym, we were talking about it today, and I said, yeah, I'm back on this morning, and he said, what about the D-bol? I was like, oh fuck, you've just reminded me, I completely forgot about the D-bol. I didn't even think about that. But I'm going to take it tomorrow. Tomorrow's back, and yeah, I'm going to take it for the first week, I think. Let's see if I take it from tomorrow, take it on training days, see how I feel. If the gyno starts kicking in, let's say after the first few days or after the first week or two, then is it really worth taking the D-bol? I don't think so. If the dose is that small, if I'm on 10 milligrams and I feel the flare up, then I have to take Arimidex to combat that. That's 2 oral drugs going into my system that my liver has to then process. So I don't think that's really beneficial, to be honest. But again, I'll see. It's the first time I'm taking D-bol properly. So yeah, that's the drug front. I'm currently 189 pounds. I have lost 203, 193 to 189. I've lost around 15 pounds since last year. I was at around 203 pounds. Now I'm 189, and I've been on maintenance at around 190, 189, 191 too, maybe up and down depending on my food consumption for a day or two. Obviously, there's a delay between the calories eaten and my weight gained or lost. Typically 2 days, not one. But I'm happy. I'm good. The diet's good. Whole foods, potatoes, eggs, chicken, rice, and not because I have to, but I genuinely do I enjoy that food. Chicken, rice, steak. Been having some burgers, yogurt at night, maybe a bag of popcorn, a lot of apples, cheese. Just try and eat the good stuff. Nothing too strict though. I feel good. My body fat percentage is good, and my sleep still sucks, but I'm gonna order some melatonin. I've got it in the basket on Amazon here. I'm just waiting for all my bills at the end of the month. I want to clear those bills first and do all those responsibilities before I spend money on myself. Also the gear, I need to buy some more gear. So I think I've got like 2 or 3 mil left, so I've got 1 or 2 weeks left of juice. So this time next week, a week today, I'll probably order some more gear. And yeah, what else? Training, injuries. I felt something really funky in my left shoulder today as we were benching, but that went away. Yeah, that was a really odd feeling. I've never felt that before. It felt like there was a nerve or a muscle entangled with something else that wasn't supposed to be there. But once I started benching it out, it sort of fixed itself. But I'm still a bit wary. I've been doing hypertrophy in the gym, getting a lot of higher reps in, getting the blood in the muscle. I've increased the volume, but not the sets. Still doing 5 sets. But I've thrown in, higher. I've brought the weight down, brought the reps up, so that I can really get a good pump in the muscles. A few supersets here and there, especially with the arms, triceps. Supersetting straight bar push down with rope extension, and yeah, that's it's been going all right. In the next 4 weeks, I'm gonna transition back to a bit of strength training. Obviously keeping in mind my injuries. My left arm is not quite 100%. I really did get hurt last week or the week before. Yeah, last Monday I think it was. Yeah, training's going well. Everything's going well. I can't complain. Nothing new really. Back on the juice. I might extend it again, like I said, maybe 12 weeks. I'll see how I'm feeling. It's summertime now, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm excited about getting the pumps back like I did. The Nandrolone it's really nice. It's not my body's favorite because I do get a few spots. If I just did test on its own, I've never suffered from spots on my face from just testosterone on its own. But when I'm throwing in other compounds like Nandrolone and Anavar for some reason, fucking hell, that combination, that my body really doesn't like that. And when I did the 40 milligrams of Anavar, big headaches. So yeah, that's still in the cupboard. I haven't finished that. Yeah, that can stay there. I guess maybe I'll pop one here or there. Who knows? But yeah, that's the update. Tomorrow's back. We're deadlifting 105. We're still doing 5x5 on the deadlifts. But we've thrown hypertrophy under everything else. So legs, chest, arms, and even back, to be honest. We're doing hypertrophy now, but the first exercise of the deadlifts is not hypertrophy. The working sets are 5x5, and we're up at a 205 at the moment. I was deadlifting 130 when I was away, but that was for like 2. But yeah, I'm in no rush to climb that up, to be honest. We're doing the 1.5 kilos a week increase. So after 8 to 12 weeks, you know, after 3 months, it's going to be up there. Maybe, I don't know the math off the top of my head, but once a week, 1.5 kilos, times it by 12. I don't know, up like 25 kilos or something like that. So we should be up to like 125, maybe 130. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll increase that, because obviously I'm going to start feeling great. After these 4 weeks, I'm going to start, you know, when the gear saturates fully into my muscles and my blood, I'm going to feel fucking great and strong. So I might have to increase that weight by quite a bit. My best deadlift ever is 210. And I think I was at around 80 kilos then. And this was probably 8 years ago, I want to say. 8-9 years ago, long time ago. So yeah, probably looking to get back towards that somewhere. Maybe start, you know, 140 and then do the 160, then the 180. The 180 would be good, and then we'll see what happens from there. But that's it. That's the update. I need to remember to do a little short tomorrow of my deadlifts, because that's one thing I don't have on my shorts, is the 5x5 on deadlifts, or any sort of deadlift, really. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, and speak to you, man, in the next video. All right, bye.